Yeah, you know what, this is the highest host, Adam Hill, right here, right, excited for another episode of the Getting High With Show. We got a living legend, West Coast producer, DJ, multi-platinum award winner, Chris the Glove Taylor is in the building. Super excited. Look, he bought a bunch of pre-rolls. We were talking about rolling some weed, so we're gonna go over to Apothecary right now and get him some weed. You ready? You wanna go shopping?
I'm gonna put these in my pocket.
Yeah, put them in your pocket. Let's go get some weed, baby.
Let's go get some weed.
Let's go! I mean, you probably get a lot of really good weed.
Yeah, I haven't been inside of a dispensary since Snoop's opening.
What do you usually smoke? What do you like to get? Are you like hash? Are you
stuff,
edibles? Are you weed?
I like runts. I like weed. I usually take weed and mix it with concentrate.
Okay.
I'll get like a half ounce of something really good and the top whatever over there.
So you like to get one strain?
I'm not really.
Or do you like to mix and match?
Yeah, I like to mix. I like to mix because I like to. I'm a flavor junkie. So I like to find the flavor.
We got the Doja line just dropped. There's Fun Dip, Limesicle, Candy, Gelinade, Gelato, Delish.
So gelato is always a standard. That's where all the runts and stuff comes from, you know? Oh, wow, wait. Let me see that permanent marker. It's a hybrid, but it's, yeah, okay. So let's see. Okay, let's see. What do we got the heaviest? What's the more?
Yeah, this is what I like. You like OG?
Yes.
I really find.
Oh, look at this one with the picture.
Yeah, this
That look like you.
Yeah. It's the Adam Hill OG.
Let me see that.
It's real gassy, real heavy.
Oh, yeah. I'd like some of that, please.
Okay, I'll get you one of those. We got our house brand, the Apothecary also. There's like a gelato over here too, if you want to check it out.
Oh, yeah, let me see that.
There's a cherry funk.
Oh, you got a cherry anything? Lemon cherry gelato or cherry?
Yeah, we got cherry. I'll show you
that
right
LCD, baby. Oh, the LCD, better. See, this right here, this is what we was gonna do right here. The same sneaker, we got sneaker bags for ounces.
The lemon cherry.
Yeah, let's try that.
From Backpack Boys.
Okay, Backpack Boys in the building.
All right. So we'll get one of those, let me see what else we got. What do you like, you said? Candies?
No,
OGs?
mostly indicas, OGs, and then I like the OGs that are no longer. Everything became runts, so I got into runts.
And you said you like concentrates? You mix it with concentrates?
Yeah, bro.
Like what?
Like diamonds or rosin.
We got some rosin, we got diamonds, we got...
So what I would do is, so this is what I would do. If you had an indica rosin.
I do got indica rosin.
Then I would get one of these hybrids that look tasty like this. The first ones you showed me
gelato or
either the gelato or the...
Permanent?
Yep, one of those two.
All right. So, you want a rosin?
Yeah.
You said an indica rosin, right?
Mm-hmm.
What flavor stands out to you? Because are you like certain terps or you just like an indica?
Well, with the rosin, that's what the flavor is. What's this peach runs?
Peach roots? I'll show you what it is.
That sounds real cool. I know it's a hybrid, but shit. Rosin is rosin, baby, yeah.
Rainbow peach runts batter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That's batter. That'll work.
I got you.
This is permanent triple.
Which one?
This.
Permanent Holiday?
Or whatever that one is. What is it? Permanent.
The Ultimate AAA.
That's that one?
This is the Ultimate AAA.
That one.
You want this instead?
Yeah.
Which ones?
The Ukas.
Oh, really?
All of them. They seem bad.
I don't hate it.
I don't.
Pods for the Uka.
Yeah, I tried it, but.
Yeah, these are all the like the carts and pods and all the pre-rolls are over there. So we have the LOG, the Ultimate AAA.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what they talking about.
And the hash rosin.
That's a hash rosin, or that's the low budget rosin. That's the cool
It's
one.
rosin, yeah.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's a good rosin.
Flavor, yeah.
Flavors.
The price to me does not matter because I could look at the flavors and see what I'm gonna fuck with.
Was that it?
I think so. Or no, you said it was this one.
Oh, okay.
The lemon cherry gelato.
You want that one, right?
Yeah, you said lemon cherry.
On the last minute, we forgot. I got lit. You know, we were smoking before the rainbow LCG. He wanted some candy. Bam. That's a good ass bag right here, dude. That's a.
All right. Yeah, of course.
For the glove, are you ready to go get lit?
Man, come on. Let's see what this do.
Teach us some shit.
I'm gonna teach you everything that I have to give today.
Love that answer. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Yeah. You know it is the highest host, Adam L. chilling out right here, Crown OG Studios. I'm excited for this episode. It's gonna be a motherfucker. We're gonna learn a lot. We got a lot of stories. He's already out here pouring out the weed. If you're watching this on YouTube, you see what's going on. If you're just listening to the audio, thank you. Wherever you're listening to the show, Google, Amazon, Spotify. Shout out to everyone on the Patreon. We appreciate all you guys. Leave them honest reviews. You already know, help us out. Shout out to Kentron on the keys, as always, hanging out. How you been, Kentron?
Man, I am good. I'm just getting back to the California because I was out of town for a week, but I'm back and I'm feeling good.
Yeah. We took a little time off, but we're back, new month. I'm excited to be here. We just also did the All You Can Smoke sesh, which was a great time. You got to perform. Yeah, how was that experience for you?
Man, that was cool, man. It was just a challenge because I wanted to see how many songs I could recite off of my memory, you know. So I got through a lot of them.
Well, you did like over 2 hours of music, so appreciate you. And while you were there, we had other amazing performances. We had the Loonies there. Yuckmouth was on here a little while ago. You can check out that episode. Also, Salam Rec was on the DJing, but we also had a very special DJ that was there. An OG in the game, probably one of the pioneers in DJing. Some say he invented the scratch. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll find out, but he's worked with all your favorite artists. He's been all over. He was in Breakin' as he was DJ. He was with Ice-T. He was in a Shaka Khan video. He worked with Dre and Snoop and NWA and toured the world and got multiple platinum records on his live streams all the time to show you he's fucking legit. And he's a motherfucking real smoker because he pulled up smoking weed and he hasn't stopped smoking weed since he's been here. We got living legend, West Coast producer, DJ Chris the Glove Taylor in the building. Are you kidding me right now? What?
Oh, wow. Even more with applause and everything. Thank you so much, Adam, bro. That was so dope. I appreciate you.
Dope. It's real.
No? Yeah, that's the one part.
Did I lie anything? Did I say anything wrong? Did you invent the scratch? I heard it's like
no, that was our brothers, pop brothers-in-law. Shout out to Mark and Craig, all right?
Yeah, I saw him say that. I was like, these fools are lying.
Yeah, he likes to make jokes. He's like, but he...
Well, listen, I did, we do a little research, and I went way back, and I saw a video that you did in 1983, actually, with someone else, and you were talking the difference between scratching and what was the other
cutting and flashing,
cutting and scratching and the differences, and you guys were doing examples, and you were like doing how-to tutorial videos before anyone knew what the you guys are like, here's a turntable and let me just start scratching and telling y'all what the fuck it is, because we real DJs.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. And somebody said, I got a camera, I want to film you guys. And we just started. That was called Breaking and Entering, and that was in 1983 February.
Okay.
Early in the year. So you know, there's a show called Style Wars that claims to be the first hip-hop documentary. So we're so close that I just say that they could be first, but we're right there with second, like the same day.
You guys, it's just the culture. You saw what it was, and were you always into DJing? Is that something? I mean, I know it wasn't.
Well, it wasn't anything to be into, but
was it even a thing? No, you're good. You're good.
I'm long, bro. Okay, so they had pause on that glove. Okay, so I cut myself.
He's tall. He's tall.
I'm very tall. Excuse me, 6'6".
No, you good.
So what's up
how you not playing sports? How are you fucking DJing?
Man, I tell you, that's kind of how I ended up DJing, because it was like I played basketball, tried to be out. So you know how when you want to be something, like imagine if you wanted to be a singer and you went to school with the Jackson 5.
Oh, you're like, yeah, I'm done.
I'm done, right? Yeah. So the high school I went to just so happened to be Inglewood, and they were #1 in the country, and they rolled up 33 wins in a row going to playoff. They almost tied the record with the Lakers that got the most wins. So I wasn't quite good enough for the best team in the country.
I see.
And it was my whole time in high school, so I almost made the team twice, but I never did.
So you're from LA, born and raised?
Born and raised, born in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, right there. The Children's Hospital used to be right there.
Okay.
I was born at Cedars. It was called Cedars of Lebanon, and now it's Children's Hospital. Became Cedars-Sinai over there in Beverly Hills. And then I grew up here in LA, high school, Inglewood, elementary and everything, and you know.
How were you as a student?
So check this out,
Did you
bro.
like school?
I hated school, right? So this is the deal, though. So I go to school. I'm in the first, second grade. I get skipped. So third, fourth, fifth.
What do you mean you get skipped? Because you're too smart?
I guess I'm smart, right?
Okay.
So I get skipped, and then I go get into sixth. I get skipped again. I get skipped twice in my life, right? Then I get to. I guess I'm smart.
You just surpassed everyone?
I don't know what it was. I just was doing my thing.
But weren't you like young and with your peers?
Hella young, bro. So when I get to high school, I'm at Inglewood. When I graduated, I was 16 when I graduated. My birthday is on May 22nd, so you know I was 15 the whole time until graduation.
Right.
Like
so you
2
weren't
weeks.
driving, everyone was driving?
What? I didn't know how to do nothing. I didn't even know girls driving nothing. I got there, I was a kid the whole time. So when I went to college, I was 17, still young. But I was still trying to play basketball. I went to Cal State.
Is that what you
Northridge.
wanted to do? Like you're skipping grades, or you're like, I'm gonna play basketball? Is that what you love?
No, I was just.
What was like 4th grade Chris? What was he wanting to be?
I was always too smart for the teachers. I would talk too much shit, or they would ask. You know how they give you them bullshit answers, and you'd be like, "That's not right."
Yeah.
And so I was the questioning kid, but they looked at it as to advance me. Like, get him up out of here, bro.
Right,
He's
too much.
Yeah, move him up.
Yeah, get him out of here. I don't want to deal with him next year.
And then graduated early, but when I was in high school, I go there, I get advanced placement and independent studies classes, right? So advanced placement, you know, whatever. Independent studies means, hey, Adam, now imagine this, right? You see all this weed, right? Hey, Adam, we're going to give you all your classwork now, and you can just turn it in 6 months later. You know I failed that fucking class, right?
You procrastinated. You ain't do shit.
What? I didn't do shit till the last 2 days.
Yeah, you're like,
did
fuck, I gotta do all this.
Oh, fuck, I got all this.
I gotta write 6 essays.
Independent studies was like, I'm fucking free. So yeah, no,
So
I was a
you weren't
D
ready to
average.
be-
I was in the top tier classes getting a D average.
So you weren't ready to be independent. They thought maybe you might be, and you're like, nah.
I was ready to be independent. I just didn't want to go to school.
I just didn't want to do that bullshit. I don't want to write
I
an
didn't
essay
want to
about
do
the
that.
War of 1812
Right. Fucking World War II, bro. You almost nailed it.
or whatever war
God,
they
that
taught
war.
us.
Yeah, that same shit, bro. So, yeah, but I was that student. I was a smart talking, always, you know, I had a special class in junior high school. The principal took 4 of us. Imagine that you and I probably would have been in the same
I was in a
boat.
couple of those programs.
Right.
Like they had me in some, cause, you know, we have personality and we're outspoken. So they like
Thank you.
think you're,
Something's wrong. They want
Yeah.
to give you Ritalin. Or
They
some
want you
shit.
to be, or they just want you to be an example, a leader of your class because you are outspoken. And
So they listen. So do right. Fuck you.
So be a good student. Like, fuck you. I just want to get high and play video games.
I want to go home. I don't even
I'm
wanna be
15.
here.
I'm about to
Right.
play some Madden. About to play some Call of Duty.
In the 11th grade, I'm 15.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So what were like? You were just talking back. You always did you like sports? Were you always
I
competitive?
loved my dad, man. He got me into basketball. I loved it. I loved the competitiveness. I wasn't a talker or nothing, but I was a dunker. So once I could get enough to dunk, they dunk like that.
Okay, so you love sports. You just weren't good enough. You went to the best school, and then how'd you pick up DJing? How did that fall into? How did you get?
That's a good way you put that. How'd you fall into? So I leave school. I go to Cal State Northridge in a minority engineering program.
See some baby Matador.
Yeah,
I'm not a Matador,
Matadors.
but I'm a Valley kid.
I went there though and didn't graduate.
Oh.
So it's the same.
Let's go.
I lived on the campus and everything, but I went to school for aeronautical engineering. So I wanted to be a what's that shit called? Rocket science. I was a rocket scientist. I went to school, but that's also.
You wanted to
so
be what?
all those years in school, I'm going through calculus, advanced math. I'm doing all this. I'm getting D's and C's, but I'm doing this math.
Right.
I mean, analytical geometry in the 12th grade.
My head hurts already.
Yeah, bro, it was weird. But, you know, I just was getting, you know, I was the guy who was, there's a guy that's supposed to not be as good as the other guys. That was me through that shit. I don't know what that was, but fuck it. So after that, I'm walking, I go to Cal State. So I want to be an aeronautical engineer. So I came up with this idea. This is 1979. Watch this. I had an idea. We kept flying them rockets off and shit and never bring them back. I was like, we need something to come back. I go to school, fucking space shuttle takes off. I quit school. Literally, that's what I was trying to come up with. I didn't know about secret space programs. They've been doing it for 20 years. So I'm walking down my street and I asked God, what can I do? And he said, you can be a DJ. And that's how I got into it.
Were you always into music? How did DJ come into your mind? How did God... Like, did you have a passion for it? Did you see it?
That's how I know it was God, because I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
That's the only time, was 2 times he talked to me. That one, and another time, something similar, because I would never have thought to say that. That's what you call an epiphany. It comes from inside, but it's God. So, as a 12-year-old, I went, and my mom said, you got to learn how to play an instrument. So she says... She takes me either organ or piano. That's all there is, right? I mean, or harp or some bullshit, right?
Violin,
trumpet,
flute,
that bullshit.
drums.
No, not fucking with it. So I was like, organ, because it was electric. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, let me fuck with this. It was new coming out. It's the early 70s, so all the funky songs got the organ in it. So my mom takes me to the person who taught me how to play the organ, and this dude happened to be so he was the opposite. He's the best. This dude's a guy who got a gold record playing the organ. His name is Toussaint McCall, and he had a song called, I think, No One Compares to You or something like that. Went gold. So I go into
That's a big deal in the 70s.
Dude, I go, everybody's solid gold and all that. So I walk into the
late
his
1900s.
office. Right. I love that. I walk into the office, and how you have your television here, he had a gold record up above the organ. So I looked at that record. I was like, ooh, what's that? I want that. So the guy goes, oh, that's the Hammond organ B3 bloopity bloop. I'm like, no, what's that above it? He said, oh, that's my gold record. If you learn how to do this, you'll get one of those. This is what he told me. I said, okay. So I learned the fuck out of play that shit. I did not fuck around. I stayed on it.
So you're good on the keys?
Yeah, I can play, but I'm not like, so there are guys who are artists on that. I could play what I need,
right?
Even a little better, because I've played for other people. I used to play for Dre, but I mean, he would have me play because he knew I would be able to get whatever. But
what do you mean? Like, so the keys on Dre's songs, like,
yeah, I played.
That's you?
A lot of them, yeah. I played keys on them. Well, so this is the deal. My Dre thing, I have 6 songs that I did with Dre that people think that Dre did by himself, except maybe 1. Other than that, I worked on a lot of other shit. I was a hit man. I could play percussion or play the cymbals.
You're like a universal puzzle piece, wherever you need it to
what
be.
You need, bro, I'm here.
Yeah.
I even came up with the idea of playing those songs instead of sampling them. I said, I got a bunch of keyboards up I was in an old studio, like a spot over, someplace the guy was a rocker and he had some shit in the attic. Man, he had the Mini Moog, the ARP Odyssey, all the Fender Rose, all the keyboards that Parliament would use. Let's use these.
So instead of like the songs that he wanted to sample from like the 50s, 60s, you said, let me play them. That's kind of like what I do with Kentron.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
we were doing this.
Yeah.
Only closer to the record, trying to copy it exactly, which is easier because you can just play what's there.
Right.
But
so you were playing the keys for Dre?
On a lot of songs. Not all.
What?
We have a lot of musicians, because what Dre did, so I was also a highly technical guy. So when I met Dr. Dre, I already had a platinum record. We had sold 4 million copies with the Breaking soundtrack before I even knew Dre. In 1984.
And that was with the Ice-T.
Yeah, that was so that whole I was a DJ, bro. Like, remember we were talking, it's like, you're Valley boy, that's enough. You know, you from the 818, okay, you
say
a
it
hustler.
Backwards, that's right.
Bro, say it backwards, exacto. So I'm a fucking DJ. Back then, DJs made money. You didn't have to be a producer or a rapper. We made rappers.
And were you like a DJ at clubs, or were you like on the radio?
I was King Kong of DJs, bro. I played at the biggest club in LA, Paradise. 1,400 people on the dance floor. I got it packed. I blow the top off that building every time I play a hot record. Like, I'm used to the crowd going, oh, like I grew up on that shit.
So you're like a pioneer. You're like one of the first. So we're like almost similar, but in different. You're like in the music hip hop DJ scene. You're like a pioneer. You did a bunch of shit, and in the cannabis event like culture scene, I've been.
This
doing
is
it.
just like hip hop, bro. This whole cannabis scene is exactly like it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of platinum records, you get Cannabis Cup Awards.
Yeah, Cannabis Cup Awards and a strain and $1 billion like fucking Burner. He gets a lot of money.
Well, yeah, then, some do it right. Burner's like the yeah.
Some get lots of money.
Some get them, some get the money, and some don't. Do you think it's to do with any, like, I do a lot of research. I go on the internet a lot. I read a lot of stories. And there's a lot of, like, theories about how people make it. Yeah. And, now with all these whistleblowers out there saying, like, what people do to get to that level.
Yeah.
Do you think that you've been around some of the biggest
things?
Things.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've seen
Death
some
Row
things.
And
I mean, you were telling me story. I was watching. I did some research. You were telling stories about like you and Suge Knight and Death. I see you got a Death Row Pendy on, so I know you're talking about Cahuenga Boulevard. What's up with Cahuenga Boulevard? What's so significant? There's a studio there.
That's where we recorded the Chronic album and a lot of the first Snoop deep cover, all of that the forming music that we did. The early on was done there. And but that's the part I was gonna tell you, because the reason we had that studio is because when Dre met me, Dre was using, let's just say, he was an amazing producer because he was using bullshit ass gear, right? And I had learned, I'm in the Valley. Oh, all the hot studios in the Valley. That's why I began.
NoHo.
Bro, from all the way over to Kester, bro. It ain't just NoHo.
Yeah,
NoHo. Mine started
Studio
on Kester.
City. Yeah.
Right off of fucking Van Nuys in like Delano or something. What's that street where the police station is over there? I was over there.
Magnolia.
Right, I started up over there, right?
Or
Magnolia got a gang up. Those two streets got a gang up studios.
Yeah.
So, I'm out here. Now, those studios got SSLs in them. Solid State Logic, fully automated. So I learned on the best how to get down, right? So where one man can work, right? So Dre used to tell me how, we got to mix this song. And back in the old days, you used to have like with Ike Turner and shit, you'd have to have like band members sit at the board and grab faders. So Dre was telling me, when we did NWA, we had to do, I was like, bro, let me take you to this studio. So I took him to this place called Can-Am. He had never heard of it, right? Can-Am. Remember that, Can-Am. I showed him Can-Am in the room with the cockpit-looking studio, and he lost it. So when we stopped working, when Tupac got with us, they went and bought at least Can-Am for 2 years. So
studio, what you showed them, they ended up doing.
Bro, I'm
wild.
like an influencer, but a whole nother level, bro. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like Eminem came to me while we was up in Larrabee once and said, bro, you Chris the Glove, right? Right. You did Reckless, right? Because it's my song. It's with Ice-T, but it's me. I said, yeah. He go, bro, I started rapping because of your song. And I was like, what? I'm holding my 2-year-old daughter about to have brain surgery. This dude gonna drop that on me. Like, I'm here to tell Dre I can't work on his album. And this motherfucker tells me he started rapping because of me and Ice. Dude, that dude is the biggest selling rapper ever.
Eminem.
Ever. He bigger than Jay-Z wish he could be. Jay-Z just
bigger than Drake?
Bro, Eminem is bigger than the world. There's nothing as big as Eminem.
Do you think it's the real Eminem still?
I don't even care, man. I think that they trained this new one if it ain't him, man. And him and Fred record buddy, so Fred would know they still hanging. We gonna have Salam.
Yeah.
But,
I mean...
Yeah, I think it is, man. I love conspiracy theories, but then I have friends in the entertainment industry, and so then, like the cloning of Mr. Fox there, that was hilarious to us. Because,
So Jamie Foxx, after he got
and
really
that's
sick.
not even his name, right?
Yeah.
After he calls him Jamie.
After he got sick, they said it's not the new and Gucci Man when he came out of jail. He
Right,
started doing
he
like
was
cartwheels
cloned
and was
too.
in love. He's like, this ain't Gucci.
That ain't Gucci. Who is this dude? But some people now, I'm a way lover. Not even a believer of conspiracy theories. I am a lover of conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yes, because we're human, bro. We always conspiring on some shit. And if you say you're not, you know you're lying. As soon as they say there's no conspiracy.
What are like some of the big ones that you are super into right now?
So, well,
Because I love theories.
well, right now, QAnon had me going with that shit for a while. I loved what they were talking. It was because they brought the Bible in, and they was all about the end of. I love anything biblical or world ending. I'm fucking into that shit, man. Because we a bunch of assholes. Two things that we cannot do that we just be on some bullshit, bro. There's no way we can fuck up this environment. If humans knew how big the earth was, it's like an ant being able to fuck up the environment in your house. Like, even if it take a lot of ants to fuck up your environment, and you got to kill them.
You'd have to let it get out of control.
Right, like completely out of control.
Yeah.
Like,
Just leave food around.
and imagine if you live in Dr. Dre's house.
Yeah.
Them ants
I don't know
could take,
Dr. Dre's house.
So let me explain. It's this block.
It's a block?
This block. So, like, imagine if some ants was cooking over here. Who the fuck on the corner? Remember the house you showed me?
Yeah.
That's Dre's other part of it. This is bedroom.
Okay.
You think he sees these fucking ants?
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't do shit to this globe, bro. I don't give a fuck. They keep launching rockets to the ceiling trying to pop the top off. They can't get out of here, bro. They keep launching rockets, but where do they go? They go up, they go on an angle, and then they go to the right to that same fucking island where they all piled up over there. It's a gang of rockets over there. It's a spot that got a gang of rockets in it, like a junkyard.
So we're in a firmament. There's a,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are we
Yeah.
flat or are we round?
Doesn't matter. It's a disc.
It's like a bowl.
That's why people get confused, because it's round and it has that firmament top, so it looks like a globe, but it's not. It's
Okay.
a fucking
It's a reflection.
What is that shit called that you shake? A snow globe. We
Like,
live in a
we're
snow.
snow
We
globe.
live in a terrarium. If you don't believe that this is the same water that God brought out in the flood that I'm about to drink right here, this water has been here for 8,000 years, because all it does is go up and come down.
So we're drinking the same water Jesus drank.
Probably better.
Do you think there's other living species out there and beings that we don't know about, or that like the whole?
So much so that I think they're looking in the wrong direction, bro. Because look, they keep going to space. They can't even go under the water more than fucking 100 yards.
Yeah.
Or you can go down. When I was scuba diving, I went down 90 feet in this skin, and the pressure was unrelenting.
Right.
So
They have special capsules that go down.
yeah, but
I
they
don't-
can only. So this guy was telling a story about how he was doing an expedition in his submarine, some military shit, and he saw look like a body of water on the bottom of the ocean. He goes over to it. It's a lake. He got rocks around it and a coast. He goes to go down in it, bounces right the fuck off. You know why? There's so much salt in that water, he can't even go under it.
Can't enter it.
That's the kind of shit where. So that's a fucking alien station down there up under that thing.
Do you ever wonder why? Like I question, like why don't we explore the ocean
Because
more?
we've
Like,
been shitted on in the ocean. It's like we're scared of that motherfucker.
so I heard, and I've seen videos and read things where there's like creatures under there that are like bigger than buildings.
Bro, buildings, bro. Did you see that? I don't know, because I'm real into conspiracies.
Yeah,
bro.
me
I
too.
fuck with TikTok, okay? Every day that shit has got a conspiracy on it. There was
You like the floating head theories?
I'm not.
It's a people that just have their face and it's like a picture in the back and they talk about it.
Oh no, but
What
have you seen the big head in the sky that looks at the fucking? It's like staring at the moon. They keep showing this big head like it's Cyclops or Colossus. That's some creepy shit. It looked real too. I don't know how they do it.
What about the Snoop's theory with the Baphomet pendant?
Wow. If it is or if it ain't, I mean, who really gives a fuck? Think about it like this, man. If
It's just like in our face,
If
we
it's
don't even-
Baphomet, he gonna lie, because Baphomet is the king of liars. So he gonna say, "Well, fuck you, no, it's not."
It's a goat.
He gonna lie, and if it's not Baphomet, then he gonna say it's not. So
Yeah.
either way, it's not. See what I mean?
It's like so blatant right now. And there's all these theories out there. What about Antarctica? What do you think about Antarctica?
I love Antarctica. That's my favorite one because that goes along with my whole theory.
That's the wall.
Bro, water has to be encapsulated. There's no way. It always looks for a level. That's why it's called sea level. It's going to be level. Something got to hold it in, bro. I give a fuck. We can't fall off the edge of the earth, but neither can the water. It's being capped in.
But it's gravity, and we're spinning.
Fuck gravity. Let me tell you something, bro. How come Antarctica, its coastline has been clocked longer than 50,000 miles? How is that possible? How does Antarctica have a 50,000-mile coastline? That's the circumference of the Earth.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Well, I do Google Earth a lot. I don't know if you fuck with Google Earth, but I found portals. Would you enter a portal?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to learn how to make them. You know there are locations over here, bro. It's soft spots on the Earth. You ever heard of Jacob's Ladder? And all of the spots where they have interactions? They got spots, bro, where you can go. You see, I know, I'm serious.
So the thing about Antarctica that always trips me out, I've mentioned this before, is the whole world can agree and have a treaty that no one can enter Antarctica. Like, they can all agree on that, but they can't agree on, like, basic human rights and
they got a budget to put 2 warships
right there.
Every
Like,
fucking
what are
country.
they hiding?
Icebreakers. You know how much they cost? You know how much an icebreaker costs? That's like $2 billion, bro. They got 2 of them out there.
They got Raytheon out there. They got
they got what you call it. So the sea is more mapped than the land. They have buoys. They know when a fucking rock falls in the ocean. Okay, so you can't sneak up. They're gonna pull right up on. Hey.
Do you think there's more?
Fuck out of here.
Do you think there's more to this plant, this Earth? Than what
like
we
the maps?
know about? Yeah.
I love those maps, right? I really do. But like this is the get down. So 2 things. So this is what made me wonder. So that shit takes me deep. I started. So before when I left the DJ thing, when I first got into it, I also got into religious studies, which led to conspiracies. See, I started in the Bible, and that led me to find all this weird shit. I was like the Ark of the Covenant and all that. You know, I started on the Spirit Destiny and all of those stories. So, yeah, it's some shit going on, bro. Like,
are we in a simulation?
Yes. And not only that, how about this? Your mind works in a way where, like, right now we're in this room. It ain't nothing else going on out there. And our worlds are merged, and we got a few others. For instance, we can both look over here, and we're gonna see something different. Especially here, this thing moves. But like here, I got one color, you got a color, because our filters are different. But I'm just saying, it's not the same. This universe is merged right now. If you were here by yourself, this shit would be different. Did you know that as a scientist, when you run an experiment and do notes, and then you run an experiment and don't take notes, that they're different? The human factor alters every experiment. Just like, that's how I know. Okay, so realities are so close to us that we have deja vu. It's a guy look just like you and just like me that decided to do what we do, and they're in the next universe and they just did a podcast and we just had a deja vu from their shit. It's a thin veil, bro, and it's proven by
the dimensions and all that shit.
That's proven with quantum computers, bro. Yeah. Like they tell you no, then they do that, and tell you how it works. Schrodinger's cat. We send some shit in another box. It's a bomb in both of them. If they open that one, it blow the fuck up. If they open this one, the cat's dead here. That cat's alive. We can process like that. I don't even understand that shit, but I can explain it. Bananas, bro. Yeah, these conspiracies. I love them. So Antarctica especially, bro, there's some shit over there. But think about this, if this is where I was going. So let's say that there are other realities like this table here, and this is the whole Earth, right? Like the map and the moon, right? So that means it's different entities guarding these places, different gods, so to speak. So therefore, this God, he got us in here. We safe. Ain't nobody coming in here. We think we see shit, but you ain't been snatched. I ain't been snatched. You know, we
don't know if we have.
We don't know if we have, and that's a great thing too, though, because we have ability to forget.
Yeah.
God can't forget. He's everything. It's all built in. So he'll just be like, well, yeah, they got taken, but
I wish I could Google my brain, but I can't.
Dude, I'm trying to map myself on AI. So that my kids can ask me questions after I'm dead.
What?
Yeah, if I can get that fucker to think like me, then it'll answer new questions just like I would. And it's not hard. It's a serious. I'm gonna get the right questions together, and when I answer them all, then that thing will be able to go. I used to fuck with machine learning too, so
You're out of control.
yeah, I believe this shit is all fake. I can do anything I want. I can download it, just like Neo.
We're just NPCs just in this universe doing what we would normally do, and shit just happens.
And we're here because we did something somewhere else. And so we either said we want to come here or we fucked up and this is a prison because you can't escape. So you can't leave to go visit nowhere else. There's one way in through the womb and there's one way out when you die.
We're all programs. Matrix 010001.
Something's odd, but we're not like that because you look at the quantum theory. So it's not zeros and ones. Now we're qubits. So, and we're quantum devices because you can have a deja vu. That means that you can interact with the other. It's string theory. You hip to string theory? It's like two universes are lined up like these blunts instead of these just became pre-rolls anyway, bro. Maybe I should smoke them instead of just roll them.
There are like moments that I feel like I've lived. It's not deja vu, but it's like I've experienced it, but I don't remember it. Like there's moments in my life where I'm like, yo, I feel like it's not deja vu. It's just like I've done this at some time.
I have dreams or memories. Like when I hit a street that I've never been on my life, I know around the corner, a block away, I feel like I've been there. And then my shit is attached. I honestly think some shit has happened to me. Like I think my first wife got involved in some hella deep shit and they wiped my memory, bro, seriously. Like I'm dead serious with that shit because I had to have brain surgery after that.
You had brain surgery?
Yes, and it was
I know you said it earlier when you were holding your daughter. I didn't know if it was your daughter that had brain surgery or you.
Me. I had a cavernous angioma, the same thing that killed FloJo, the track star. She died in her sleep. I had my seizure in my sleep. I was supposed to die in my sleep, but I didn't. And they found out what I had. They did this experimental brain mapping, so much so that the thing they used on me killed 30 people after me in Chile because they didn't know how to use it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was some hell of an X-ray. But
so you're close with God?
Yeah. He's God is. So where's God? Point to God.
Yeah.
You know where he is?
In all of us.
Motherfucker, you are a smart guy. Why would you be in heaven when you got all these people down here? I'm all in all them. I'm down there. Ain't nothing up there. There's no Sky Daddy. Anybody looking for Sky Daddy? Too baddie. I mean,
I recently heard a theory like the soul cleanse. Have you heard of the moon? Like the stories of when you pass and you go, you see the light.
Right.
And you're supposed to go towards the light.
Right.
Did you hear? You know the theory I'm talking about?
The
basically?
light is a reset, and if you don't go to the light, then you stay out and you become something else. You're not supposed to go to the light.
You're not supposed to go to the light because the light is where
it's back here again.
Yeah, it resets you and brings you back to this.
Same exact life too. It's the same thing. It's not even a different life. Do you know that there's a theory that
what do you
every
mean
night
the same life?
It's the same life? You've only lived one life, right? How long have you been here though? Feels like a long time, right?
I don't know. Time's like weird to me.
What if you've been here thousands of years, Adam? Literally, and you just remembering this part, like the past. The late
1900s
and the early 2000s. But I mean, this shit is so complex. I believe if we get too close to it, they snatch us out and reset us into something else. So we got to start over because I got it.
I had more lighters up here.
Yeah, mine is in one of my pockets, but I got so many pre-rolls in there I can't fish it the fuck out. But anyway, yeah, you got me on. That's my shit. Conspiracy, Kennedy assassination. So here's one. How about this? So this is something that I will tell people, the Dr. Dre story. So Dre and I, in the recent years, have reconnected, start hanging out, and he told me about an art called, so I believe in mental, like, visualization, not the word they use. What's the word everybody use? When you make shit.
Imagine?
Yeah, but what is the word everybody use with manifest?
Oh, man. Okay.
I don't believe in that
Manifesting.
shit. Yeah, anything that's
putting it out in the...
Manifested it? No, God fested it. Like, man is always trying to slide they shit in there like we did something.
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing, bro. We're discoverers. We're put here to search. We're like kids, bro. God wants us to go find shit. Look what I put out there. See I wonder if we're gonna find that nuclear or that speed of light or that there's an ether here and the fucking smoking light hangs on it, and that's what it is. When you feel the wind go by, it's not wind, it's ether. Wind is, that's the ether moving. It's fucking, everything is different. It is
So
not the
certain
same.
areas in the world have different ethers because it's super windy in certain areas. And
They just move in the ether. The ether is the same all over. It's just more motion in some places. Whatever's moving it, whatever that causes that wind blow, the rotation of the earth, the spinning of something's happening with the earth. It's doing something for people to come up with that shit. But for instance, this ether I'm telling you about, the Michelson-Morley experiment proved that the earth wasn't spinning because of the ether. And you know what Einstein said? There's no ether. So 20 years later, they discovered ether. Einstein was dead. He said what he said when he was living, but it was bullshit.
someone disproved his E = MC
See what I mean?
square. We brainwashed to believe that.
Bro, that's what worked then. Shit's different
That's
now.
not working anymore.
No,
Yeah,
nothing
there's
is
this-
constant.
Yeah, they
That's
used to narrate to us what they want us to believe because there was only one source of info. But now with everyone having,
Encyclopedia Britannica.
yeah, or just random like the 3 news channels that
You
can
ain't
just
lying.
dictate whatever they want you to believe.
And they
now,
were really only 2 because of UP and AP or whatever the fuck they are.
whatever the channels were. And now with everyone having instant access and being able to post right from wherever the thing is happening, it's really hard to just narrate what the stories they want. And yeah, everything's
stop.
good. Finances are good. Like motherfuckers,
Boom, they're
stop it.
bombing and niggas saw a missile on a fucking video.
There's a lot of things that are happening now that we get to witness, and there's a lot of whistleblowers that used to work, and then what's crazy is they disappear after they say shit, and you're like, why did that? Why?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Why?
if they're not telling the truth, like, why are they dead somewhere or gone? Like people that find shit and just gone. But like Dre was talking about as we were into that manifesting, he's like, well, I don't, whatever. I believe in quantum jumping. And so he gave me a series of 33 tapes on how to quantum jump. That means that you can move from.
That's more than leaping.
This is different from leaping. Quantum leaping is different. Quantum jumping is designed there's 1,000 versions of you. One's the president of the United States. So you should be able to.
Does that mean in the future?
Yeah, it's you right now in another reality. So you gotta go reach over and tap into what did this motherfucker me do?
I gotta jump.
I can give you the shit he gave me too if you're into it, because I do it.
I'm into this shit.
I do it because everything is mental. If you don't believe me, close your eyes. Everything goes through your brain, bro. Your ears are intaking, your eyes are intaking. If everything's an intake, how can we believe any of this shit?
You know what I learned recently? That 30% of the population don't have an inner voice.
Yeah, those are called.
Is that crazy?
There's a term for
Yeah,
them.
I forgot what it is, but
It's not psychotic. It's
No.
It's that other one. This one that don't hear a voice. Those guys. I can't think of the term.
they
I'm
don't
gonna
have
think
like
of
an
it.
inner monologue.
They don't have
They can't
it.
think out. They can't think to themselves, and they
They don't have that second
Yeah.
voice. They
Is
don't
that
have
crazy?
that. Yeah, that's.
And there's other people that can't visualize things. They can't close their eyes and picture things,
right,
which
I
is
heard of
wild
that.
too.
Yeah, that's they got a name.
I don't
for that
remember the
too.
names.
But
My
no,
memory's
that other
horrible.
shit with the the first one you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read a book from a guy who had that, and he didn't have any voice, so he went to kill himself. And when he went to kill himself, that voice popped the fuck up, and he fucking wrote a book about that shit. He had an awakening, and he gained the second voice. It was like he went to kill himself, and he said, "I'm gonna do it later." The voice said, "Why don't you do it now?"
He's like, what the
He
fuck?
was like, "What was the fuck that?"
That's wild.
He never, you know how you think and you hear voice
Yeah.
or multiples because you could talk to yourself
Yeah,
and
yeah,
answer.
yeah.
People don't talk about how we answer ourselves. We'll ask ourselves, "Oh, should I go here?" "Nah, man, we need to go over here and do this." "Okay." Fuck right. We do this shit all the time. It's a us in here. So I put it down to
I have like 15 of them.
right. I'm saying, I know I do, but I'm thinking it's my body and my mind are separate because this man came to me, a doctor, and he said, "I want to touch you. Let me ask your body if it's okay to touch you." "Is it okay if I ask your body?" I said, "Sure." So he asked my body, "Is it okay if I touch you, Chris's body?" And then he did some shit. But that made me think. Cause sometimes you ever like doing some shit and then you just jump up and go, you gotta go pee and you just go. No matter what you're in the middle of a speech.
Right.
Your body will take over and they'll tell your legs, "Get up. Fuck what he's talking about with his mouth. Take your ass over there," or you'll hear a bullet and duck, like your legs
Reactions,
duck.
yeah.
That's reactions, but that's the body. It's separate from the mind. It's got its own set of shit. That's kind of more for me. It helps me with the we, because I know it's more than one in here. And today I was like, this is like machinery, bro. It's like,
Do you think weed is from this planet, or you think it was brought to us from a different?
Everything that's in here came from somewhere else because everything in here has a code, and the code has to be written from the outside. Somebody had to write the DNA code for it to be here, outside of the code. Therefore, all this shit was made and brought here for us. It's just like it says in the Bible. And then God said, here you go, name that shit. What you want to call that? You know why? So people, in my mind, I try to tell people why God did that. Because we are children. What we talk and say is meaningless. So our language is like blah, blah, blah. It's like baby talk, bro. Like you got a kid?
No.
Okay, so when you have a kid, when your kid talks to you in baby talk, you're going to understand exactly what they're talking about. And whether they're hungry, sleepy, all of the people in the chat, they'll know what I'm talking about with them kids. They talk baby talk. Whoa, damn, you really? Okay, well, what else? You ever seen them dudes on the video? They be really, and the kids go, ha, 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 ha. Like some of it's edited, but that really happens. That's what us and God is. That's why we named everything here, because we need to know what it is to each other. We got to agree what so-and-so is. God ain't thinking about that.
So when someone invents something or brings something, that's
discovery.
Someone told them.
They discovered it. They found it. How many people invented the radio? Marconi and 10 other dudes, all on different continents, all at different locations. They say that Thomas Jefferson didn't create the phone. Some black lady did, and hello. The reason we say hello is because that's what the person said. When that phone, he did something and they said hello, and that became the greeting. I forgot what it meant, but hello does not mean like
hi.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, look that shit up too. I can't remember right now. I'm getting buzzed.
That's not what I say. You know what I say. You call me. How did I answer?
Motherfucker, right. You always say that. Your energy is, bro. That's why I was like, when I met you at the session, I was like, this motherfucker here, I gotta fuck with this guy too. Cause you keep it real. You say what you don't fucking. You like me, no filter. What's the filter for?
Yeah, we're just whatever. It's God's plan.
Yeah, man. Besides, most people with filters have time to lie to themselves.
Yeah.
I
have no shame. I'm gonna say how I feel.
And I
if
might
you
have
like
a
it, you like it.
socks,
if not,
bro.
Yeah. If not, what's like a day in the life for the glove? What do you do? Like, what's the?
I'll give you 2 sets. I'm gonna give you a day in the life of the glove in 1991 when we made the Chronic.
Okay.
So that day, I will be at my house. I lived on Palms. I just snuck one girl out because I had another girl come in. My girlfriend was or some shit. I'm doing this, right? And I got my boys.
Was it wild like that back in the
day? It was bananas. And
there's no internet,
I'm in a group, right? An R&B group. I'm DJing at
Broken Lonely.
Yes, yeah. And I got 3. Man. And so we signed with Ruthless and Epic, and we had big deals going right around the time of Jodeci. So we got people revolving doors, right? So Dre comes and picks me up. Let's go to the studio.
Were you playing guitar in that video?
In the video I was.
Okay, yeah.
I always wanted to do something that I didn't know how to do in the video. So I don't know how to play guitar, so I'm going to be a guitar player in the video. I can act.
I can pretend.
Yeah, I could be that motherfucker. Then people will see him and say, that dude play guitar. Yeah, It's all about the legend. So, but yeah, Dre picked me up. We rolled out to the studio, Cahuenga Boulevard up in Hollywood.
They go down.
Oh my God, bro. I've been there. So most of the things, okay, so Suge Knight went to jail the first time for I was gonna say, is this trash?
Yeah,
that part's trash. Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, no trash.
Okay, cool. So what he went to jail for, I was actually present when that occurred. Yeah.
Which time? I know he
when
he hung the person out the balcony?
No, that was some other friends that I know, and that happened. But that we were working. Me and Dre was in the studio, and some people tend to come in and be like, Dre, what's up? And I'm with Dre, So Dre will just be like, because he ain't really tripping, he's working. So here come these 2 guys who went to use the phone or whatever. Make a long story short, something happened, a gunshot was fired, 2 people were handcuffed to each other with no clothes because they were using the phone, allegedly. So,
oh shit.
Yeah, I knew when to leave. Like when I was walking down the hallway, I heard the gunshot.
I'm out. Your body said, let's go.
That body got up and walked the fuck out. I was like, where the weed at? And my buddy was like,
get out.
Took me out of there, bro. You don't even smoke weed then. I didn't even smoke weed until we finished mixing the Chronic. And then Dre goes, you ever smoke? I said, nah, but Snoop and them smoke all the time, bro. We should be high. this cool? And he was like, no, we got to smoke a joint. And I was from a no drug family. My dad's 6'6", big motherfucker.
You were into sports. You weren't trying to smoke.
Man, I ain't drink or smoke.
I also heard a story. You tell me if it's true or not. Dre wanted to call the album, which is Chronic, Dope, and dope was referred to harder drugs, not weed, and it was changed to Chronic. And it's not really a weed album, but it was called Chronic because Chronic is dope.
So that last line that you said, that part,
I don't remember what I said.
That part is right. It was called, so he wanted to name the album after the most powerful drug on the street. If it had been cocaine or whatever, we'd have had a cocaine album that cover, but it was the Chronic. So that was our word. So this is what it was. We had a dope album. We wanted to say it was dope. So what dope can we use to say this is dope? Like that, all Dre want to say is my album is dope. I got a dope album. So the Chronic. It was the hottest dope on the street. I don't consider this smoking dope. I hear people say that, but I seen dope and dope heads, and I'm not one. But anyway, that's where that came from. So part of that is true, but I love how the legend has been all smushed the fuck around.
You know, it's the internet.
Yeah.
People say
but
stories.
yeah, it's called the Chronic because it wanted to be, he was saying,
Something
I have
dope.
a dope album.
Something dope.
Yeah, and that was best. And it turned out to be that.
Yeah.
There ain't no
It's better
weed
than
song.
Sax.
We did, yeah, right? Sex. Or
Sax.
Because I was going to say we did sex for Snoop.
Oh.
We used dope for us, and then it was sex. Doggy style.
A doggy style. Yeah.
That's sex.
Sex,
You can't
yeah,
even
basically.
type doggy style on. You get a problem on Instagram when you type that. They start, you mean the record.
Yeah.
Like you ain't a good hashtag. Trust me, you get shadow banned. That's like workflow. Those are the worst two fucking shadow ban hashtags ever.
And weed or cannabis.
But those are like, they don't tell you workflow is related to sex workers and shit.
Is it?
Yeah, so they can't use workflow.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's working flow, bro. I'm 62, bro. I got some shit for you. I'll teach you a lot.
I'm ready. We here.
You ready to be you would love to be, you want an OG's brain like a motherfucker. You want that shit. I love it. You like, I wanted, just why you live life. You live life like an OG.
I'm just chilling.
Like a surfer, bro.
Shit just happens.
Real shit. But that's what life is, really. But, call it dope. The Chronic.
Nice.
And that's the rest is, now we got to smoke a joint. I'm glad we didn't have to do lines. So me and Dre go smoke our first joint together after we mixed the Chronic. And I knew it was his first joint because when I was laying on the ground like Wayne's World, I looked over and he was right next to me.
Yeah,
it wasn't just me.
What was he usually smoking?
We never smoked before.
Oh, he didn't smoke either?
We never smoked weed. I asked him, I said, you lying, you smoked weed. You smoked when you was 11 and behind Compton somewhere. You from Compton. They all smoke. I was on him on that shit.
Wasn't he with Snoop?
No, we found Snoop together. Snoop showed up on our life the same day.
You were chilling with Dre.
We was at that's a good way to put it. I was chilling with Dre. We was at a bachelor party. We used to have these bachelor parties just to have strippers and shit.
Pretend someone's getting married.
Like a motherfucker. I think it was Mike
God.
Lid this time. So we had a bachelor party.
Fuck you. That's so great to think about.
Yeah.
Let's just throw a bachelor party and pretend someone's getting married and just hire a bunch
Bruce
of
would get
strippers.
the bitches. And then we get strippers and workers. Like, I didn't know that the bitches walking around was paid already to fuck. I just thought, I thought they was just chicks to look good. I never even knew that until later. I'd have been breaking all them bitches off. Come here, let me see what this is worth. Nah, Dre, this is this 1800, this ain't it. Nah.
Chill.
But that little 650 is cracking, bro. She can do anything.
Yo, that's crazy.
Hey, look, I got a story. Let me see. Can I tell this story?
That's...
Nah, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna put that in the book. That's a good one.
All right.
But yeah, Dre's birthday was this was in 1994. This birthday.
So there's like after Chronic.
Oh yeah, bro. All the way up to 2001, Chronic 2000. You know, I did Explosive too on the new album. I was at Aftermath. I actually was the first person to leave Death Row. I saw the shenanigans. They tried to kill the homie when we was in Hawaii. I got him. He don't even know that I got him. I saved his life. I just said, man, let's go. I bought an early plane ticket and said, come on, man, let's just leave. And we left because one of the homies told me that they was gonna get him. They threw the cake on him. So we were in Hawaii and and backstage, he was in the changing area cleaning cake off of himself. And I was like, because I know, so these guys do shit to get you to go to the bathroom, and then 30 niggas come to the bathroom and beat the fuck out of you. Yeah, so when I saw he was in the bathroom, I was in the bathroom, and I've been in there. That's like my steed. I've been around when shit happened. I be trying to slide out. Like, it's been at least 4 times I've seen these melees, right? And I'm just like,
yeah.
Just like what? Exactly.
My name's Bennett. I ain't in
My name is Bennett, and I'm not from here. I'm not even fucking with there. I don't even remember the fit no more. But one time we performed somewhere in Ohio, and a gentleman came up and said he was Dre's cousin, and they was always tired of Dre's cousins coming, so Suge would invite those people onto the bus afterwards, and then they would whoop their ass. And this one particular person got beat up and thrown into a snowdrift on the freeway. We probably slowed down to maybe 20, so they could open the door. They said, and then you saw the cartoon, you know, the angel or whatever go, and I always said they was laughing and shit, and I was like, you don't know what was on the other end of that shit. He might have just died, bro. It could have been a spike there that you threw him into and went right through his brain.
No, that is wild.
It was a lot of shit that they was all laughing at, and I would come with that ice.
Like the realization.
Like, that's funny, huh? But what about this?
By the way,
even the little shit, like everybody make jokes. You know, when you down on your luck and you was with the crew, it's a joke, right? Oh, that nigga's on the bus. I was like, man, you mean to tell me you drove by the homie on the bus? Yeah, ha ha ha. Did you offer him a ride? Ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, he's on the bus. What's this? Like, we human, bro. We shouldn't be doing shit like that, man. But it's all right.
Be nice, positive.
It helps. When you're nice, somebody nice to you. It just, you can't help it.
So Day in the Life 91, you're in the studio making music, killing it. What's Day in the Life right now?
Day in the Life today, first thing I get up.
Conspiracies.
Nah, that's before I go to bed. That's at the end of the night. And mostly it's the Antarctica and the ocean now. My daughter got me on this ocean videos where the shit is just fucking catching wreck. The ocean is the scariest.
Have you seen
shit
ocean
ever.
water under a microscope?
No.
Next time.
Google that.
Yeah,
but I bet it's a whole nother life down there.
Yeah.
That shit, just because it's smaller don't mean it's a universe. Remember in Alien, that movie with Will Smith, when they found a thing around the neck of the cat was a whole nother universe? Like a whole galaxy. Yeah. Remember, you got to save the galaxy, and the cat had it around his neck as a jewel. Yeah. We could be hanging in a ball somewhere.
Yeah, we're just in a petri dish somewhere, being an experiment.
Motherfucking right, bro. And then a man's life is about the length of a puff of smoke in a windstorm. So this smoke is not in a windstorm, and how long has it lasted? Like, look, so that's gonna float around. We can see it. That's a puff of smoke. Imagine that in a windstorm. That's our life. That's what the Bible says. So
nothing.
Poof, bro. Nothing, bro.
We're here. We're nothing.
We're nothing. So
we're
that
a
means
speck in just dust in the wind.
So this must be an experiment. If we're just dust, it's a whole bunch of us. So what's the get down then? You know. So that's where I get into conspiracies. Kennedy, real quick. So Kennedy was killed in a limousine with a convertible top and 4 wheels, correct? So one day I woke up, and this is how I know there's multiple universes. I Googled the Kennedy car, and it was a dually. I mean, for 2 years. And then one day I woke up and I Googled it again, it was a regular car. I was not here. Now, this place is not where I'm from. This place has airplanes where the engines are in front of the plane. And where I come from, the engine was always on the wing behind the plane. It wasn't up here like this. And I went to school for aeronautical engineering. Mm-hmm. I would notice this.
Is that like, maybe that's just innovative new technology?
I looked it up. It's never been like that here. They have never been behind. They've always been in front. One plane, a DC-9 or something from, I looked it up, in other words, yeah. One plane. That's why
isn't that called, there's a term for that.
Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Where it's like you thought of something and now it's different.
False memory. But yeah, so I'll give you an example. I watched a show called Star Trek, and on this Star Trek once, this dude was on a plane. No, it wasn't Star Trek, it was the Twilight Zone. And he was flying home, and it was a monster on the wing. And he kept looking at the monster on the wing, and the monster was doing this. The way the monster died is the engine sucked him off the wing behind. I saw that episode, It still exists. So how is this episode with a plane with a wing engine
in the back?
But no planes are like that. So that's like somewhere I'm scrambled or somebody who's doing the construct fucked up. It's something happening. Most of these things, Mandela effects, are internet. It's not reality. Like Sinbad said he never made this movie. I got a video of it in my garage.
That's what chat just said. Sinbad was Shazam, damn it.
I got that shit. I got a copy of it just like I'm holding this. I'll take a picture of it.
I remember
later.
Sinbad being Shazam, dude.
And he has said he never did it. So he's all in on the game.
Yeah, he's just fuck it. He'll ride the wave.
Exactly. That's what that
all right,
shit
so
is.
nighttime is a conspiracy. What are we doing? We waking up? Do we DJ every day? Or are we scratching every day?
Oh yeah, my day. Yeah, I forgot. I get up in the morning, I smoke. I get in the jacuzzi. I like to smoke because like my girl, I don't like the weed in the house. I love smelling like weed all over the place outdoors, but in the house I want it to be whatever. So I get in the jacuzzi. You know, your clothes don't smell like weed. That's the only time I can smoke where I don't smell like weed when I'm chill. So I'll get out the jacuzzi.
Must be nice. Just jacuzzi blunt in the morning, down.
Yeah, every 2 blunts. And then I used to do 2 blunts by the pool, a podcast, when I was doing it. But it's nice, yes. And because it's like, I would do the bathtub, but I can't smoke in the house.
Right. So you get the jacuzzi.
I got the jacuzzi. I get out. I go get coffee. Then I go work out. Call my boy Q. We gonna do some bar work. We'll find one of the 2 parks we like.
You said Q?
Q, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Q. Cigar Roll Tight on Instagram. We go out, hit the pull-ups, 50 pull-ups, dips, 50 dips. Then we go work out. So that's the next
That's
thing.
the warm-up.
That's
right,
the
so
warm-up.
every day you go hit the gym?
5 days.
5 days a week.
Yeah.
All right. I love that.
And then I'm going to go here. I was going to do some pull-ups before I came here because it's my off day, but I'm going to catch them when I get home tonight.
Love it.
Yeah, man, I can't.
Stay fit.
Yeah, I want to be like, how old are you?
40s.
I want to be like a 40-year-old man. I'm in my 60s.
You look great for 60s.
And but I move. A guy said that to me once, and I was like, I was not in shape, never had worked out. I was just skinny. And I was like, felt bad, so I started working out. And now I work out every day. And then it's a different thing.
I ran 6 miles this morning.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, and you feel different.
Great.
It gives you more energy. We said it at the same time.
Yeah.
So after I work out, I go. I've been writing a lot lately, so I'm gonna say like today, I go and work on a song. I'm working on I'm laying vocals and shit. I'm crazy now.
You were rapping on a Ken beat earlier.
Yeah, man, I'm writing lyrics like nothing, bro, because I've done music all my life. I never knew I could write raps. I started writing raps. I'm not stopping. It's easy. I always was able to fix a lyric or Nas bust a rhyme and I'll say a word or two, or Dre will get stuck, or greats get stuck when we're producing them and we help them around. I've always been able to do that. I didn't think I could just sit down and write these bars. I'm writing these verses.
You're doing it. I see them. You posted some of them on YouTube too.
Said, yeah, I'm posting now.
Let me get a feature.
I got you. You rap? I'll write you some shit. You can say it. Shit, yeah. That's how I started. Somebody wrote it and I could say it.
Yeah,
they couldn't believe it. Fuck yeah,
I have
bro.
a couple of things. I'm dropping something on 11:30.
You should. Oh yeah, bro. 11:30. Then we can perform together.
Yeah, the next
We're gonna
event.
put something together.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's for sure. We
Hell
could do
yeah.
because this
We
week.
get Kentron on the keys too. We'll get him involved.
And so I played a couple of my songs, but I didn't perform any songs.
No, I was paying attention. I was
You
trying
did.
to host everyone too and make sure everyone knew what they were doing. But I was vibing.
That shit was dope. You was perfect. That's why I was like, bro. I told Lev, I said, bro, I don't want nobody new on this shit, man. Can we just keep the same? He said, same crew, same exact, everyone.
exactly.
We go here, we become in the Staples Center, same guys. Fucking right, bro.
I love Lev.
Yeah, and let me tell you, man, Cincy Flora, First Class Genetics, DJ also, and then Lev, Dave.
Yeah, Arcadia man.
Man, let me tell you, these guys, I was in a meeting when they were talking about some hash things they're doing, and the numbers are like bananas, right? And they're extremely honest, bro, and that's the shit I love. They're not trying to cheat you.
Yeah.
They're not trying to get over.
Straightforward.
Yeah, but
Genuine.
honest though.
Yeah.
Yeah, genuine. Like you can't, motherfuckers be on one. They'll be honest for 2 months and then bam, they got you. Get all your money.
People aren't who they post they are.
Yeah.
A lot of filters.
Bro, that's so
You
good.
already know you're born and
statement.
raised out here. You know.
Shit,
we
you
have
a
a
LA
special
dude
talent,
too?
yeah. I
we
see
can
it.
tell them
Yeah,
fakes.
yeah.
And all the people who are all too loud and too busy, they not from here.
Let me ask you. So, I'm gonna go back a little bit. You're on tour, you're chilling, all this shenanigans are happening. You guys pull over, get some gas, and you go into the store. What are your munchies? What are you getting for the road? What's your go-to?
So on the tour, I was always getting some chocolate Nestle's Quick and some fucking cookies.
Ooh.
Any kind of cookies.
You like chocolate?
Yeah, I think. So everybody else was fucking and I wasn't. So I was on chocolate. I ain't gonna lie. I met a bitch just like them every fucking night, and they all wanted to meet Snoop or Dre. So I just started meeting chicks and walking them over to them dudes, bro. I was like, skip the whole bullshit. Skip the middleman.
There you go.
I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm trying to, oh, come on, what's up? Well, if you give me some, I'll take you to Dre. I'm not on all none of that shit.
No.
Did I do this? Oh, this is yours. No, this is mine.
You smoked mine. How was mine?
Oh.
No, they're both yours.
Oh shit!
It's all your weed. We went shopping at Apothecary. You
That's
don't remember?
right. See,
you got some
okay,
fire-ass
so
weed. You got the Adam
this
Hill
one,
OG. You got the.
This is the rosin.
Yeah, you rolled the
with the LCD. This one. So it's,
the LC, the Backpack Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one. No, this Backpack Boys right here. I'm getting ready to roll this.
Which one is that one?
So this one is this. I just put a little back. I rolled a blunt of this.
Right.
And this
is the LOG. Yeah.
With the
hash.
Yeah.
I got you.
So that's what's next.
You ready to smoke?
Yeah, bro. And then I got this one over here, which is the third part.
You still getting Nestle Quick? What are you getting? If
so
you're getting snacks, what's like your munchies? If you
now
just got
my munchies are different though. Now that I'm older.
What are you eating? Like cucumbers and
trip
carrots?
this. Fuck no, man. I know, right? Chick-fil-A lemonade, bro. My munchie is thirst. When I'm high, it's a drink. I get a fucking slush from McDonald's. Got these new fucking Hawaiian Punch ones. Fire.
You're addicted to sugar?
Fuck yeah. That's why I work out every day. So I don't fucking get diabetes or some shit, bro. You know that burn it. If your body works a certain way, you can't sit on your fucking ass. You're gonna get sick.
Yeah. You got to be active.
And that helps, but then you could be a disposition.
But imagine if you didn't consume all that sugar. You ever get McDonald's Sprite?
No, that shit. I used to use that to clean my teeth. It was so strong back in the days. That shit is strong. I used to do the McDonald's Coke. Oh, so you did the Sprite.
Yeah.
They're just as equal. They're equals.
Yeah,
they used the Coke to clean the roads. That fucking Coke. I see the Highway Patrol pulled a big ass thing out and sprayed the fucking blood off the ground with Coca-Cola.
So you just be drinking lemonades?
Chick-fil-A lemonade, or like I'm an ice cream. That's for the throat. Like since I smoked, I need something.
You don't do like a hot tea with honey?
Nah. I tried
he said,
that
give me
shit
sugar.
Yeah, I'll do the honey and the hot tea with lemon and honey, but that's some morning.
You don't
drink.
do like Red Bulls?
Fuck no energy drinks, bro. I had a atrial fibrillation when I was younger.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds
That's
serious.
when your heart, you have atrials and you have ventricles.
Okay.
Your atrials are on the top. They let the blood in. The ventricles pump it to your body. So Hank Gathers, rest in peace. You remember the basketball player who dropped dead on the basketball court? You may or may not know, but he played for Loyola. He had ventricle fibrillation. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and me both have atrial fibrillation, which
so no
can be corrected.
Drinks.
Nah.
Got you.
No cocaine. Never tried it. No speed drug ever. I did mushrooms like once, twice.
How was it?
I'm not sure. The first time. Mushrooms are not like weed. Like you ever have a bad weed trip? I have. But it wasn't the weed, it was a blunt. That's when I found out I was allergic to nicotine.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it's real bad. Like the room spins, throw up.
I mean, I think I might have had one bad weed moment when I was like 15 and I got really higher than I should have been.
And you were supposed to be normal too, so you had to act.
I was out in a public area. There was a lot of people. I got some weed that was the best weed I've ever had, and I smoked a lot of it because I was smoking weed, and it just fucked me up. And I was like the spins.
Freak.
I got like the
the
white
spins.
Out. You got like white out. You know where you like turn pale from getting too high.
Oh,
yeah. That was a long time.
You a legend, bro. If you got a white out, damn, I've never been that high. But now, shout out to Snoop Dogg. So everybody, Snoop smokes, right? So Snoop always smokes.
He smokes half blunts.
Well, yeah, but
and they're small.
Yeah, you know what else though? So that's the trick. Like he always smoked with somebody, so that's half a blunt off top.
Yeah.
So, but story.
I was in the studio for a little bit at one of Snoop's studios working on some shit a while ago, and he would smoke like half blunt. He would
Just
smoke
put it
half
down.
blunts and then put it out, or
Go
pass
light
it
another
to everyone
one.
else, and then
Yep.
just get another one.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah, the half
so,
blunt.
so we had a session where me and Snoop were there with Dre at his house off of Winnetka years ago, just working on shit, listening to music, whatever. So we were sitting there. So I'm on one side and Snoop's on the other, and Dre's right there. So Snoop lit a blunt. It's like 3 in the afternoon. So he passed it. So he started smoking. So I didn't know his mission was to smoke me under the table, right?
Ooh.
So that's his mission, right? So we smoking. So he like, it's a few of us in there, right? So all of them fell off. It's like midnight now. I'm still smoking, right? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It's 3 in the morning. I'm still smoking with Snoop. No problem, right? But I'm getting sleepy now. So then, right about 4, he passed me a blunt, and I just had to wave that shit off. And so he's just felt like the champion ever since. But you're right, he smokes half a blunt. Like, look, do that look like half a blunt?
Yeah, no, I smoke full blunts too.
Bro, that
all
shit,
day.
look, it ain't nothing left for the tip, look.
Yeah, at the all you can smoke sesh, I had a blunt in my hand, every new flavor every fucking time I was
To
done.
the end.
Always, just let me enjoy that shit.
Motherfucker, yes.
Are you still competitive? Do you play games, or you play board games or sports?
Yes, I'm hella competitive. But what I do is, I used to play Madden a lot. My buddy, Connect Four. This is what, so you're perfect. This is exactly, so I want to have, this is now episode 1 of Games with Glove. I'm gonna have a podcast where I interview you and we play a game. So now,
I'll win.
well, that's okay. I just want the interview.
You got it.
I'm ready, but if it's chess, I play a little harder. I get to go first.
This
though.
is like chess with ADD.
Damn, I don't even know how to work it.
Yeah, I got you. There you go.
Bingo.
I got you.
So, yes, I'm more like a. I compete in a different way now. I compete with the. Instead of like basketball and fighting with cats and trying to get the, get them in the. In this and in that and all of this, I just play and enjoy myself, see what I can do. But board games, I play Risk, and I play chess. Like most people play chess. I don't like to say I play chess because everybody says, "You good?" I'm not. I'm no good, but I play everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I like chess. It just takes too long. Why'd you go there?
Because it's easy for you. You can get out. Tired of looking at that shit.
All right.
Why you go there?
All right.
I also know how to throw the game. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. I know you said you'll enter the portal. If you could have dinner with 3 people and just chill and smoke and have conversation, dead or alive, 3 people, anybody, characters, fictional, non-fictional, whoever, who would you chill with? 3.
That's a strong question. I'm gonna do it off the top of my head. 3 people. Let's see.
No family.
No family. That's even better. I'm thinking. Kennedy, because I want to know what the fuck happened.
Okay.
He
You're
gonna
really on that one.
He gonna tell you
Yeah.
who shot him. He saw it.
Yeah. Or he knew something.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows who.
Yeah.
Like, that's really it.
Okay.
And they still got power, whoever did it, because they keeping that shit closed.
The former president.
So that's
JFK.
Kennedy. Plus, it's a president, so that's a cool combo.
He was a young president.
Yeah, he was 30s. Ooh,
He was young.
Oh, that's so dope. Got married in the White House. Ooh, what a life, bro. Think about it. He a politician and he the president. Shut the fuck up. I'm the president.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then, you know who Thoth is, or Thoth?
Yeah.
I would like to talk to
One of the first.
philosophers.
Yeah.
He's supposedly what?
Civilization.
All of Egypt came from
Yeah.
his, and all of Greek too from him. I would like to, him.
The Anunnakis and the
No, that's even,
Sumerians.
yeah, there.
I got you.
Yeah, Anunnaki was before. I
Yeah,
think.
it's the whole
I think he's one of the
evolution. Yeah.
results of that.
It's the whole evolution of how we got to where we are.
And then,
I told you, dude.
yeah, I love it, bro. But Zachariah Stitchin is a lie, so he fucked it up. So don't believe none of the shit he wrote. It's all fucked up. There's Anunnaki, but it ain't. It's more the black guy who walked. I forgot the doctor's name. He's more accurate. because he read the Sumerian tablets. Dude did them wrong. He interpreted them incorrectly, and so this now you can actually read them. I read the Epic of Gilgamesh, and there's another one, the one about creation, about Tiamat, and so the other people first. I got Thoth, and I got
JFK.
right.
This is an epic dinner so far.
Right. I need some. I'm thinking I need a. You know, I'll be honest with you, man. I saw this movie about a guy. I can't remember his name. What's the guy's name? The French. Is a black French composer that did all the shit for Beethoven, but black. I can't think of the dude's name. Damn. What's that guy's name? But anyway, not him. I would like to talk to Thoth. JFK.
I love how hard you're thinking about it.
Because this third person is like, so I'm gonna tell you, man. So the church is based on Peter, but Peter Magus. Simon Magus, not Simon Peter. The Catholic Church is based on the magician Simon Magus, and I would like him. So it's Simon Magus, Thoth, and JFK.
Okay.
Yeah, because he knows what's in the fucking Vatican.
Oh damn! See, that's
a
whole other.
He started the fucking shit.
Bro, we could be talking for hours. I know we try to keep this limited, but I feel like
I got time. What you talking about?
What about superhero? Like, if you could have a superhero power,
Ooh.
what would your superhero power be?
So, since I live life and I age, I don't want to have one of the live forever ones because I don't know what that would be like to see everybody, die over and over.
Yeah.
That's kind of got to be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, really, you got to leave people
true.
and not see them die or so. Oh, see, you're an immortal. So, not a vampire because I believe they superheroes too, like Blade. But not Superman because he's an alien. I like Lex Luthor, bro. I'm writing a book about that. Lex Luthor, hero of humanity. Because he keeps telling everybody, that motherfucker's an alien, bro. Why you guys the flying boy? Look, I could whoop his ass, but...
Lex Luthor is the scariest roller coaster at Six Flags, in my opinion.
It's scarier than the Batman.
Batman's fun.
It's fun. You're right. And
Yeah.
hang on the Batman. That was fun.
Lex Luthor's scary. Superman's whatever,
It's fast.
but like the Luthor, whatever it is, whatever the ride is, it's more mental and it fucks with you. I hate it.
Thor, though, Thor was a god, so I don't know if that counts, right? Loki
Anyone,
and
yeah.
all of them.
You can do Thor if you want to, but you only got 3 people.
Okay, so, no, you said I could be superhero.
Oh, superhero power.
I
Yeah,
haven't picked
yeah.
one yet.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
No, I'm trying to pick a superhero.
Trying to chill with
I'll be
Thor.
honest with you, I would be the Hulk.
You want the Hulk, like you're a nice regular dude, and then you get angry, you just.
I want to be able to
Hulk
be
smash.
me, but in the Hulk all the time. I want the power in the body, but this brain. I want to be David Banner in the Hulk's body, like Bruce Banner in the Hulk's body, like the smart guy.
All right, so the Hulk.
Like the
vibes.
Beast. You know how the Beast is smart but super?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. But the Hulk he's so strong, he can jump to cities. He jumps from city to city. He flies. He jumps. He jumped over the
He
Sahara
don't leap,
Desert.
he jumps like
Over the Sahara, bro.
Boy, that's a quantum jump.
Bro, he was like going by motherfuckers. Whoosh. I like when he grabbed Loki and just said, bah, 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 shut up. Yeah, the Hulk, man, that's me. Because then he can also go into that, I have no intellect. So he could be like, Hulk smash. There's a freedom in that.
You do a lot of production for TV shows that a lot of people don't know either, huh? I looked at your IMDb. You have like a shitload of shows.
Pay the bills.
And one that stood out was the Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, I got hundreds of, they don't even understand, I have hundreds of episodes
Hundreds.
of shows.
Those residual checks, those royalties might be, are they?
Yeah, I keep doing deals with, that's why I eat, so that's why I look like I collected all my money from hip hop. TV music pays.
Yeah, TV production.
That shit
Hundreds
pays.
of hundreds of songs with certain episodes.
Songs on, multiple songs on hundreds of episodes.
Bro.
Yep.
even the little shit. I had a show called, even the Bad Girls Club was one of them, but I had a show called Dance 360.
Yeah, Tag Your Man.
Do you
Tag Your
remember
Man.
that?
Yeah,
Bro, that
with
shit was
Fredo
on
Starr.
Bro, I did all the music on that show. All of it.
That was like a dance battle. fucking
Every
show.
week. That shit was
I
on
used to
every
watch that
day,
shit,
bro.
yeah.
110 stations.
Fredo Starr used to host it.
Sure did.
From
And King
Onyx.
Kel was on there too, or
Yeah,
King, one of them.
one of them.
And then the other thing, shit, my first royalty check from that was like 120,000.
Let's go.
Boy.
Bring it back. Bring it
Man,
back.
I want-
Replay it.
I've been waiting for my shit to go to syndication ever since then, but then streaming started and the internet came. It fucked all that shit up.
Oh, fuck.
It's all bad. I mean, you still make money, but it's just like these guys do these streaming. I laugh when I hear these dudes talking about my streams and shit. I'm like, bruh, somebody's deciding how much to pay you on your music. Like, that's not even fair. They got a whole platform of music and they decide to pay for the product. Shit. Imagine if they did that with weed. Get the cheapest weed. Oh, they do.
They do.
That's called commercialization. These
do.
motherfuckers don't get it, man.
That's why I'm rapping now.
Man, that's all right, because we need it for our brand.
No, I like to have fun. Like, I have access to studios, and sometimes I'm in there, and like you say, we got personality.
You
and,
enjoy yourself.
And I'll go in there, fuck around, and sometimes I'm like, why don't I just put this out? Because some of the shit I hear that's popular is hot garbage.
Just put it out, bro. And
Yeah.
one of the bitches will catch on and shit.
I got them.
Motherfucking,
Well,
even
once
the
I
dude
get-
Run was good for the actor. What was his name? Sean Cassidy or one of them dudes blew up.
Once I get the glove feature,
I
we'll
got
make it
you.
happen.
Bro, and that's the cool part. Like, I've always done music and real good at music, so now I get to make my own music. I don't let nobody get on. I only rap on my music, so I'm gonna produce you and be on it.
Let's make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Luscious Locks, 818, say it backwards.
Come on, 818.
What? I'm not playing my song for him.
They clowning.
Listen, we are over. I know we are. 'Cause we've been talking for.
Bro, you don't got no time limit with me. You family. Tell me when I gotta leave.
I know. No, we're good. We're good. I don't want you to leave, but we got to keep it to production, dude.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Production.
tell everybody why I'm Chris the Glove.
Yeah, tell people why. Yeah, I wanted to ask you how you got the name The Glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was up here, but I didn't ask it.
That's okay. So when I first began, after God Says DJ, I have
Yeah.
to go onto a mission. I'm 17, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck a DJ does. I don't want to be like the guys in my high school dances or on the radio. So I find out that there's DJs that play records. They're disco DJs. And they mix records together and they blend them. They're not cutting and scratching, but they're blending records, but they got records and they're playing them and they're going between them. And so my whole thing was the music and being able to separate it and do, so I wanted to do that too. So a friend of mine, I was working at Burger King at the time, and a friend of mine, Tony Joseph, rest in peace, he was a DJ. He became my first DJ on Mix Show on FM radio in LA.
92.3.
The fucking Saturday Night Jam. You right, bro. That's so deep. You smart. I like this guy. I knew I did when I first met you. I said that.
Chill.
So watch this.
Thank you.
That dude, you're welcome. He said, "Hey man, I'm a DJ. We both worked at Burger King." So I was like, "Cool." You know, when you're young, you believe whatever motherfucker tell you. So he said, "Come to my house." So I'll go to his house after work. He pulls out so I'm still trying to learn the equipment. He pulls out a record player. I'm like, my mom got that shit. It's a changer, okay? And then he pulls out a turntable. I had never seen a turntable. It was a SLB1 Techniques turntable. He put that down, and I was like, oh. And while I was gassing on that, the motherfucker pulled out a mixer with a crossfader in it. I was like, oh my God. All the mixers had knobs. So he pulled out this little realistic mixer, and he meant to make me this one turntable had pitch control. This one didn't. It was a record player. This motherfucker made me the dopest mixtape I've ever got. Well, one of them wasn't even, it was stationary basically. He couldn't go faster or slower.
So you're like, fuck with it and match it.
He
and-
couldn't match it. He had to do the matching
Right.
here. So he would play the record here, put the double copy there, get the speed right, switch to that one and mix that record into there. Man, this dude was so dope. So I instantly just downloaded it. Remember I told you? So I saw how to do it correctly and I knew it. So I got that. So then I go home. It's 1980, 81. I know now what the equipment is, and I'm going to Santa Monica College. I get a student loan. It's 80. So I'm like, I asked my dad, can I use the student loan to buy turntables instead of books and shit? He said, go ahead. So I bought 2 turntables and a mixer because I was in broadcasting, right? So I was like, Dad, it's broadcasting school.
You're right.
He was like, yeah, that's like
Sounds great.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. Let me tell you what he did. I gave him the check and he bought the shit. It must have been, check was $2,500. That shit might have cost $800. He was like, great. What did he get? $1,200. He probably paid the house note for 3 months with
Good
that
job,
shit.
son.
Right.
Where'd they get the
and
system?
they never bothered me, bro. They let me set up in the garage and go at it. I could go as long as I want. To this day, I play music however long and loud in that garage as I want. Same garage. So it's like, that was my biggest supporter, my mom and dad. So after that, I got this gear. I get a record, Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel. Oh my God, he's scratching on the record. What is this? Scratching, cutting, what is this? How is he making the record repeat so? Flashes fast, flashes fast. He's doing that with turntables? So I reverse engineered every move on that record. I learned how to do all that shit that's on the record.
You're smart.
And then I learned scratching some kind of way. I had the record on and my mom called me, I stopped it. And then I moved it, I was like, wooga. Wooga, wooga. She called me for something. I probably got my ass kicked because I didn't even go. I heard that and started going back at it. So I discovered that, like we were talking about discovery. And
Accident.
Yep. And I became the scratching DJ in LA. Nobody showed me here. I showed myself, yes.
Before the internet.
Yeah, it was shit. People couldn't even bring tapes from the East Coast fast. You would be in New York and go there for the summer. Like you live in 818. So one summer you go visit your cousin in little Cuba, in Havana, whatever, New York. You get this dope mixtape and bring it back.
Yeah, no
Like
one knows
after
what it
you've been
is.
there all fucking 2 months, right?
Yeah.
Then you come back with this old ass tape. All the music's new for us. We
Yeah.
don't hear it for a year. That's how that shit used to work.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, what records are these? There's no fucking Shazam. You gotta fucking
learn
that
it.
sounds like
Yeah, you gotta figure it out. Learn that
yeah,
shit.
real using your brain shit.
The chat is loving you and this conversation. They're loving the alternate universe chat, and they're saying how time is bullshit. God is energy that flows through all the creatures. I went back a little bit, but we missed a little bit. But they were all saying how an hour isn't long enough.
Oh, look at that. That's dope. You backed it up so I can see it?
Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, people out here. So how did the glove come?
So now, I'm a DJ now, right? I'm a badass motherfucker. I'm DJing all the house parties on Ladera Heights and Baldwin Hills. I'm now a legend at the house party sector. I'm 20. Killing them.
Doing the house party.
I didn't have a car.
It ain't a party unless Chris Glove's a DJ.
Dude, right. And when I showed up, I would always be late. Well, the first time I was late.
Because you didn't drive.
Because I didn't drive. I have a friend taking me and shit, and he was late, and I go up and they clapped.
You're like, finally.
So I was always late because I like the applause.
Yeah, you like
they
the
kept
entrance.
doing it, so I
Right.
would make an entrance every time, but I would turn it out too. So
people knew you were gonna be late.
yeah, they knew because they was like, "Where's he at?" And they would be drinking and shit. So I get there and just turn on music. The party's on. So and then I learned that I'm the person also I've learned in these festivals that whenever I DJ, I have this knack of a line forms behind me, and it's the weirdest thing. I'll go to a place, there's nobody in line. I hop in line, I look back, it's 30 people behind me. I mean, I don't care, DMV, wherever, 7-Eleven, fucking parking spaces. This is my life, right? But it translates in other shit. Like, so I'll go DJ a club in San Jose, I call them back, hey, you want me to book? Man, we booked 2 months out now because of you. Everybody wants to play here. Fuck right. So they got me in October coming back, right? I played there. They was never open that long, but it wasn't no big crowd. It's just it's a vibe. It's an energy.
Right,
It's
right.
an energy. It ain't a million, but they love, right? I think it's love, when you bring that and spread it. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you. So I'm rolling, to do these house parties, I had to get equipment. So I started working for Jerry McGee, delivering speakers. So he would let me have stuff for my parties, make my little $7,500. So I was delivering equipment. He told this guy, he said, I got a guy downtown that's got a club with that kind of the thing you do with the records. I told him you're a DJ, so when you get there, they're gonna talk to you. So I take the speakers and set them up in this club. It's like a old youth center or some shit, a room. And the guys come out, 2 white guys. One's from Belgium and one's from fucking France. They were like, so, you're a DJ? I'm like, yeah, I'm the best DJ you ever heard.
Oh yeah, sell yourself.
Fucking right. And they was like, what's your DJ name? And I was like, oh, shit. DJ Chris. They laughed. I was laughed at. They said, nah, we want you to come DJ Friday night. We'll have a name for you. We have a marquee. You play at 11. So with the name up there at 11, that's your name. I said, all right. So I go to the club, 11 o'clock. It say 11 p.m., The Glove. So I go and I DJ. I'm The Glove. Now, I could have been
Did you have a glove on your
No,
hand?
I didn't even have a name. I showed up. Well, watch this. So I get there and I play. So now I'm The Glove, right? This is at 1982 November. I even got the flyer.
Damn, listen to that's crazy.
So turns out they laugh because when I was delivering the speakers, so I'm a DJ. I got these super sensitive hands. I hate pinch. Southern Vegas got metal corners, bro. You'll pinch the fuck out of your fingers like a motherfucker stacking them speakers. And I'm stacking them all day. So I bought these. No gloves work. So I bought these great big gardening, oversized rabbit-filled gloves. They were huge and brown like Mickey Mouse hands. I was wearing these when I was rolling the speakers out.
So that's why they called you The Glove.
And I'm 140 pounds.
Right. A tall, skinny,
And with big
ass
ass gloves on.
worker gloves.
Like a motherfucker, so they called me The Glove.
Yeah. Because I saw it in Breakin', and I think in Chaka Khan, you had like a
Yeah,
like
back then I did.
fishnet glove or some
No
shit.
fishnets,
Oh no,
baby.
one had
That
like
was
spikes on it.
They called it the gauntlet because I wore it all the way to my
yeah,
shoulder.
one had like little spikes on it.
Yeah,
it
was
was
big spikes.
fashionable.
Well, we made it that way.
I mean,
we
Ice-T
went
was
the
wearing
rock
some
way.
interesting things,
Me and
too.
Ice both went for the rock look.
Yeah.
That was what was happening then, and you could see it in like
The 80s vibe.
Pat Benatar, yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
shit.
You guys were out here.
Yeah, bro.
Making it happen.
Making it
Mainstream.
happen, bro. All them actors and shit, bro. I used to DJ. That club was called Radio, and when I DJ'd, people like Prince and Sting and motherfucking Michael Jackson was in the crowd.
That's
so when I
wild.
started DJing, I DJ'd for celebrities. So I've always been a real celebrity DJ. I DJ where they go, not like oh I'm doing this guy's birthday party, but like. So me and Ice, when they would come, we had to, bro. It's celebrities out there.
Right,
What you gonna do?
Right.
You got Michael over there learning how to moonwalk in the corner from Jeffrey Daniels.
Wait.
Seriously, like you like, okay, well they here. You know, you got Madonna, she was nobody then. We let her perform. She performed
That's
everybody.
wild.
She performed everybody.
Yeah, that sounds like
Her first fucking song.
everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I can't sing it
the
because I know.
one, two,
You're right. We can actually sing, but podcasts be
yeah.
fucked up with the music, bro.
That's wild. Cause I did weekly events in LA, like cannabis events for like a decade, every
You said
Sunday.
that. You a Valley dude, though. I didn't even know about your shit.
And we had artists that came and performed on stage, and they just ended up,
Blowing up.
Like we had Ray Shremmer there.
Right.
I mean, DPG performed, which was
Right, before.
legendary. Yeah.
Right.
We had like not before. I mean, they were already.
But they were
established,
still, but they were local though, so they come get that.
But we would have like some legendary artists come through and.
Yeah, that's like the
perform, so.
Reseda. Remember that shit?
Man, I
country
know we
club
could talk
and
for
shit.
another fucking 5
go, man.
hours, but we can do this again. I can come to your place, you come here.
Yeah,
We'll make it happen, do some shit. Chris the Glove,
We're
where can people
friends.
find you? What are you doing? What are you listening to? Do you listen? What do you
Yeah.
like when you pulled up, what were you listening to?
I just did a new song.
I was listening to my
I listen
music.
to my music, but I like it's a dude name. I think his name is Cash Out, Johnny Cash. What's his name? I know this dude's name, but I like him. He from the neighborhood. I like G Perico. I like Slauson Boys. I like Nipsey. I like guys from my neighborhood that rap. I don't buy rap, but I'm sorry. I never, so I was a DJ, so I was so good, grace of God, but I became what's called a Billboard reporter. Back then, that meant every record label on earth will send you 10 copies because you're a reporter.
Right.
I used to sell records to the record stores, like before there was people doing that. I had stacks of that shit.
Hustling.
Like, bro, I'm
They would
getting,
give it to you to play at the club.
bro,
and they give it
10
to, like, other
copies, test
influencers,
pressings.
Yeah.
No, I'm the influencer.
Yeah. And they want you to give. They wanted you to sell the other ones, or they wanted you to
No,
give them
they
out?
just kept coming, and I would just sell them. I had too many copies.
Let's go.
Like Beatbox Art of Noise, I'm the first person on earth to play that record. Well, in California, for sure. They even gave me a plaque for that. But like, you know how I send them.
You helped it.
I played it. Nobody played it. I played it, and I played it so much they put it in the movie. It's in Breaking, because those producers came to the club. They wanted it to be just like the club. That's why they had the DJ and the rapper of the club on there. They played the same music. That whole soundtrack was part of my playlist, like 80%.
You got that music producing credits early.
Yeah, man.
And the
but
acting.
Yeah, that's cool, right? My credit was Scratcher.
Scratcher.
I wonder if that's like Fluffer.
It's chill. Well, I'm from the Valley, so I know what that is. Chris, you on socials? You out here? You do the
Yes.
IGs, YouTubes? Where are we at?
I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram, all as Chris the Glove, the way it's spelled normal and sounds. And my biggest Instagram account is Chris the Glove Taylor. My Facebook is DJ Chris the Glove. For some reason, I felt like doing that. And but I'm everywhere, man. I'm on Patreon. I heard you talking about some other stuff. I'm on all.
Yeah, we
that
got
shit.
Patreon. We do. They get like exclusive content and giveaways and stuff like that. I'm figuring it out.
Yeah. And
It's a lot. There's a lot to do.
Yeah, that stuff's
And trying to get guests and do these shows and
all
create
real life.
content. And you got X and you got Instagram, YouTube.
Real life is it, bro.
And you
We
on
need
TikTok?
more in-person events. Yep. all
Let's
Chris
do
the
it.
Glove.
11:30. You ready?
Fucking right, bro. We gonna kill that
We
shit.
gonna make it happen?
Hell yeah, and I'm looking to the far side. If y'all can hear me far side, I done sent it 2 emails and I called Suave. I need y'all motherfuckers for November the 30th, man. Somebody hit me.
They ain't listening here. First, I don't.
Watch Booty Brown or somebody be one of the avid listeners. Somebody gonna say something in the chat. They know the far. Anybody in the chat know anybody at the far side? Let them know. Imani.
Yeah, I had Imani
Slim
on
Kid,
I had Imani
Trey,
on my show like
and
10
Fat
years
Lip.
ago.
Yeah, Imani's the homie. Hey, look, Trey is the one who got me into quantum
Jumping.
entanglement. Like
Wait,
he
what?
handed me a book called Alice in Quantum Land. I had never even knew
You're high. Alice in Quantum.
Alice in Quantum Land. Look it up, bro. It's a real simple explanation of quantum physics, bro. And he handed me that book, Trey from the Far Side, the Phoenix. That boy is brilliant. But he knew I was ready to read it. I read that shit. I read, like I'm open, like not just conspiracies.
I saw them in Amsterdam at the Milk Veg during the Cannabis Cup.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a fun.
That was a
show.
long time ago. Anyways, listen, Chris, it's been an honor. It's been a privilege. There's a lot that was said on this episode, and
I think I was high. I don't remember.
but we barely like scraped the fucking iceberg of what
Who
you
am
have done.
I?
I mean, we barely got any I know you have a lot of stories.
Yeah.
We scraped a little bit, spoke on
Well-
some legends and some pioneers in the space.
So real quick then, how about this? Phone tap, explosive,
Explosive.
Doggy Dog World, Who Am I? And Hello from NWA. I produced all of those with Dre. My name may or may not appear, but I played all the instruments mostly. When I do a track, it's almost 100% completed. He may add, or whoever may add a small part, or whatever. Or I come, like with Doggy Dog World, he had the beat going, so I just came in and played all the instruments because he wanted this and that and this and that, so I just played all the shit. But yeah, I'm on.
So you're like a ghost producer.
And not knowing, yes, was not aware that I
You're
was
just a homie helping out.
Right, thinking I'm gonna get rich.
And they just kind of,
I'm the homie.
yeah.
I got rich homies.
You didn't go through the rituals.
I got.
You didn't get rich because you didn't do the rituals.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I tell you what though, you know when they
You like
contact
that, Ken?
you.
You like that?
You know when they contact you though. I'll tell you that. Like when
I think they might have, and I may have denied it. That's why.
That's what I did. I acted like I didn't know what
I
was
didn't drink
happening.
the juice.
And the person who brought it to me quite powerful. And it was we were having dinner at their house with another powerful rich couple from the music industry. I'll tell you offline. And it was put out there. And it was like, basically it was like, y'all can all fuck right now and be part of the shit. You can fuck this superstar and that and his wife and that, and she can fuck your wife. We can all have this sex coven. And I was like, man, is this the popcorn machine? This is dope over here. What is this room? And I just floated away and act like I didn't hear that fucking suggestion and just.
That's wild.
And ever since then, it's been.
Because there's a lot of shit coming out with these rituals and these things that people are a part of, and
Yeah, it's so strange.
I don't know if it's like real or if they're just like trying to frame people because they don't, trying to make people look bad.
Well, the funny thing to me is like, if there's rituals and if there's people with this whole kind of satanic or whatever kind of get down, if that's real,
then that means that God is real too. And so that means that them fuckers are gonna lose. Cause if the devil is real, then that means all the other shit in there is real.
Yeah.
Therefore, I've seen devils run from angels. I see the light. When you turn on the light, what does the darkness do? It go hide in the corners and become shadows.
That's why you got to be the light and go into the darkness.
Cause it flees from you. You ain't gotta fear no evil. It's gonna run the fuck away,
Take
bro.
the light into the darkness.
Yeah. That's
what I've been told. Put your ego in your pocket and go shine your light into the darkness.
Man, no ego, man. Just everyone's a man, and God is in all of us. Some God is bigger in some than others, but He's still there. So you respect that, and you respect them.
Kentron.
But yeah, man, I'm good with this, man. I'm out. Peace to the crew.
How you feeling, Ken? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm just trying to go through these songs, just trying to pick the next song. I don't want to move next.
I saw you agreeing with some of these topics we were talking about, and
Which one you saw me agree with?
I don't know.
I
There was a
forgot.
lot. We spoke about a lot today. It's good to see you, Ken.
I got
Thank you.
some friends over there. Some Philip Santana, Doobie Sonic.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
number one. Doobie Sonic is it. He gonna be the head of my
Shout,
shit.
yeah, we got a couple of new followers for you. Thank you, thank you.
See there, I got a line behind me.
You out here.
Even
dude.
here.
You out here. Shout out to Travis and Eric in the building, making it happen. Adrian out here. Appreciate y'all. Kentron, always killing it. Listen,
And the Apothecary.
I know we're way over, and we got things to do. I appreciate everyone listening right now. If you're still here, we love y'all. Couldn't be doing this without y'all. So thank y'all. Appreciate all the support. Shout out to everyone on Patreon. We're more active on it now. As you've seen, I've been uploading a couple more videos. I'm trying to figure it out personally. So appreciate y'all for just tuning in. We got a couple events coming up too. So make sure you follow all the socials, the Getting High Wish Show and Adam Ill. And everything else, we'll be tagging everything. Chris the Glove Taylor, again, it's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you for taking your time to come here. And if we're serious, you might hear a track soon. Produced by Chris the Glove, featuring Adam Ill. You already know. What?
bro.
The
I fuck
highest
with you.
host.
I
We
like
out here.
developing. I'm a developing producer. That's how we did Snoop.
Let's go. Let me be like Lil Duval, 40-something with the single.
That motherfucker got off though. He sold records, bro. I didn't know he was that old, but it don't matter. Age
Yeah,
don't matter.
age
Bro,
don't
my
matter.
first album, my first single was in '84, Reckless with Ice-T, and my first album is in 2024.
Let's go.
62.
Out here,
I give a
experience.
fuck.
Make it happen.
Bye,
Album
everybody.
coming through. Cahuenga Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
It's all good.
Yes. Love y'all, man. Thank you so much for
Till
having
next
me.
time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.